target. Locate. Now detecting contaminated gear. Manhunt.
What's up guys, it's the one and only ClutchGoneShoot, and we are back with another Division 2 video. Now in today's video I'm going to show you guys my Bleed True Patriot SMG build. This build I'm really enjoying a lot. I didn't think it was going to work, but I actually like it a lot. It does a lot of damage and it really holds up well solo, also with a group. I got gameplay for you guys. Obviously if you've seen the gameplay before this intro, you can see that in a 2v, in a 2-man, 3-man, solo, it does well in all scenarios. It's super nice to use. Now let's get into the video. Now for my specialization, I'm running the firewall specialization just because I want the 200% medkit. That's mainly why, nothing else other than that. As you can see within all my gear, I have nothing expertised out. So I'm not getting any extra damage or anything like that. This is just pure damage from just the build alone. If you max out your gear then in your weapons, and you can do more damage, but I have not yet. This is just the basic build basically. Now for my weapons, I'm running two vectors. They're both the exact same. I'm running the big vector, which is the vector SBR 9mm, and then I'm running the mini vector, which is the tactical vector 9mm. It's the exact same, everything, starts out of cover, Sadist, critical hit chance. Now we're running Sadist because we're running bleed, and which we're running Ridgeways. So Sadist gives you 20% damage to bleeding enemies after 4 kills, applies bleed to the next enemy you hit. So obviously since we're running Ridgeways, we're gonna bleed people a lot, meaning we're gonna do more damage. So we're running that on both of our weapons, the bigger vector, and this is the tactical vector. It's the exact same. I like both of these weapons. I can't decide which one I like the most. I'll let you guys decide that, whichever one you want to use, well, if you use the build or not. Now we are running True Patriot, 4-piece True Patriot. 2-piece gives you 20%, 30% ammo capacity, which gives you more ammo. You get 30% magazine size, which is why we have 69 bullets in the mag of a vector now, which is insane. And then the 4-piece. The 4-piece helps out a lot. So if you get a red flag, it amplifies the enemy damage taken by 8%. A white flag, shooting in the enemy, repairs the armor by 2% once every second. And then blue decreases the enemy's damage dealt by 8%. And then a full flag. So full flag is super OP, especially if you're fighting against servers. Now, if you guys seen the gameplay beforehand, you can see where I've exploded everybody near each other. It's super nice. Now full flag, if they have all 3 flags under them and you kill them, then they explode, and then whoever's near them explodes as well. That right there helps you out a lot in PvP, especially if you're fighting against servers, man. It just helps. Now for this piece, we're running armor, critical hit damage, and then critical hit damage on the mod slot. And for my chest piece, I'm running a Ridgeway's chest piece with critical hit chance, critical hit damage mod, and then Ridgways, of course. Shooting an enemy within 15 meters applies bleed to the target. So the more people you shoot, the more armor you get to regen, which also helps because you're regenerating from just the bleed and you're regenerating from the 4-piece. If you can see where it says white flag, you get more armor. Now for our holster, we are using True Patriot holster with armor and critical hit damage. Again, critical damage armor. For our knee pads, we're running armor, critical hit damage. We're just stacking critical hit damage, trying to get as much damage as we possibly can to completely melt players. For our gloves, we're running armor on the gloves again with critical hit damage, another armor and critical hit damage. We're just stacking them. Now for our backpack, we are running a Sokolov backpack with critical hit chance, critical hit damage, critical hit chance mod, and then Wicked. Wicked applies status effect, increases total weapon damage by 18% for 20 seconds. Now this does has a little cooldown, but you can't really see it. Again, Sadist, run a Sadist on the weapon, so Sadist, Wicked plus Ridgeways, the trio. It's super nice. You'll do a lot of damage to a lot of people. Now for my skills, I'm running a decoy just to, you know, confuse people a little bit. Nothing really to that. I'm also running an EMP. EMP is super valuable in PvP, no matter what people say. If you're fighting against people that are using straps because they're bots, you can easily shoot this at the ground and destroy their straps. Also for a hive, if somebody's using hive, I shoot it at the ground, completely EMPs their hive, and then you can shoot it, so it won't stim you or anything like that. That's why you use it. Now I'm gonna show you guys my stats. So I'm running on my stats. This is the Vector 9mm, the regular Vector. Now this has 60 crit chance, 141 crit damage, 70% headshot damage. Headshot damage really don't matter with this build. If you do get headshot damage, headshots with this build, you will melt anybody. I tested it. It definitely helps if you shoot heads and get headshots. Now this is the tactical Vector right here. Tactical Vector, exactly the same. 60 crit chance, 141 crit damage. It's the exact same. Now I want to show you guys. Oh, sorry. Now I want to show you guys my all weapon damage and all the bonuses all together. So my all weapon damage is at 40%. That's just for the 3 pieces that we have. And then if you look at my SMG damage, which is another 40%. So you got the all weapon damage plus SMG damage, and we got to add Wicked, plus we need to add Sadist. So if you add all 3 of those together, all 4, sorry. If you add all 4 of those together, Sadist, Wicked, all weapon damage, and SMG damage, you get 118% damage. That is insane. 118% total weapon damage with everything procced. You will completely melt anybody and everything that is running at you. It does not matter. You just melt everybody. That's why this build works so well, I believe. It's just because you can use it against anybody. I tried it on a lot of people, and it does a lot of damage, man. A lot. So I want you guys to try it out. And if you do like it, make sure to leave a thumbs up, thumbs down if you don't like the video or the build. And comment if you have any questions or concerns. It's the one and only ClutchGoneShoot, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.